Alright, so back for episode 3. Got a bit of a different one this time actually. Well, it's a bit of a mix of two different things. I'm racing, but also heading over to do a little bit of work. So I'm currently just crossing the Italian border, just came through the Tunnel de Frius, which I've actually never come through before, rather than the Mont Blanc tunnel. Driving over from Annecy past Turin to a little Italian town called Ivrea for a race called the Cinque Laghi race, with the 5 Lakes race. It's a 50-year-old event, or maybe this is the 49th year. I'm going to be racing in the 25k, so really interested to see what that's all about. One of the organisers of this event actually reached out to us last year, and we've spoken a few times about how we could potentially work together. But it's a race with a load of history, really cool part of the world, and they get some great runners. Like the results from last year were absolutely rapid. I was flicking through Strava and looking at some of the images on the last year's winner's Strava, and he's just in a pack at, I think, Barcelona half with like Phil Sessman and Emil Caress or whatever. So yeah, fairly quick. Should be quite competitive, so that'd be fun. Justin's already over there as well. He's spent the last few days in Italy, so we're both going to go and run, check out the event, meet up with Maurizio and the team and see what that's all about, and also just get a decent race in. It'll be a nice little build for me leading into a 50k at the end of November, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back and race Lady Barrow as well back in the UK. We just had Sea to Sky today actually over in the UK in Barmouth, one of the RunThrough Trail Summit events, and loads of people raced, but Sarah from the previous episode won the 50k in the women's category, so obviously amazing. A load of other staff run, including Ross, head of Southern Ops, who that was his first ever 50k, and it sounds like he absolutely loved it. So the guys have smashed it. I've got about another 90 minutes now, go check into my hotel, and then race morning tomorrow. I'm kind of like carb loading on the drive. I haven't done loads of prep today, but that's all good. Really looking forward to getting over there, having a good blast out, and seeing what this event's all about. All right, just arrived at the hotel in Ivrea. Pretty chill drive actually. Beautiful light this evening. Got some really cool views coming through the mountains. So yeah, just gonna shove my face full of horrible sugary foods, get a decent sleep, and then head out. Breakfast is in the morning at about 7 o'clock, and then race starts 9. So I'll drive into Ivrea and check out the pre-race stuff, see what's going on. But yeah, don't really feel like I'm here to race. I just kind of feel like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. Let's see how it goes. These short and sharp races are always a little bit challenging like that. You kind of just get a kick up the arse off the start line and then see what shape you're in. But training's been good and I'm feeling quite fit, so let's see. Nice little spot anyway. Alright, so just in the event village now in the middle of Ivrea. Had a bit of breakfast this morning and drove over. It's just like a 2-minute drive across. Nice bit of atmosphere going on in the square. It's pretty cool actually, like lovely old town, no registration queue. Just picked up my bag and race number and caught up with Maurizio and a few of the organisers. Obviously they're in full event mode, so not much time to chat, but perfect weather. It's going to be about 20 degrees. It's just like beautiful morning, so going to go have a gel, put my shoes on, warm up, and it's about an hour until race start now, so really excited to see what this is all about. Nice little buzz about town. Post-race thoughts. Tired. That was hard. Managed to come second overall, which obviously really good. Spent the entire race thinking that I was in 4th place because they actually set off the short distance race, which is a 12k at the same time. So this group of 3 went off up the road and I thought, wow, they're rapid. That must be the fast guys from last year. And never caught them. I actually ran with another guy, so I thought we were kind of fighting for 4th. He was like the nicest guy ever. He must have been a local. He was helping me around the corners, directing me which way to go. Every climb he dropped me, and then every descent I kind of pulled away from him. But he was literally like prepping me for the descent, said, oh, here's a down, go, go, go. So he's just like nicest guy ever. Ran with him for probably 15k, then I was on my own. Saw Justin, he told me I was in 2nd. I was a bit confused and then just kind of pushed on to the end. I feel like I gave a really honest effort. I ran 90 minutes flat from what I can tell, which I'm really happy with. I've not had a chance to really think about it. I was full of lactic when I finished and realised I'd come second, so amazing atmosphere coming back into town. Really enjoyed it. It's a lot more road than I expected. I think it'd make a really good run-through event. Like, the level of competition and just the community and the atmosphere goes so far. But yeah, that finish into town was amazing, and the trails around the lakes were really nice. Yeah, epic, loving it. Just gonna... Is there anything better than Italian coffee and a bottle of sparkling water? Look at that absolute beauty. Thinking about it from a customer's point of view, well, it's fresh in my mind, things that make a good race, like easy parking, no reg queues, plenty of toilets at the start, kind of fun course, good competition, and nice atmosphere in a cool looking place with decent weather. And this event definitely has all those things. The weather you can't control, but you can definitely choose a good event. You can really over-index on trying to build atmosphere, which is really hard for us in these first year events, but trying to work with local community groups is a big way to do that. But all that basic stuff that we focus on so much really does make a massive difference. Stuff on the aid station, like the course signage, all these other bits haven't really made a real impact for me today. Things like medals, the design of the bib, even just like presentation of the branding and stuff like that. It's not as important as good atmosphere, easy parking, and a few toilets. It's just those basics are so important.
Marco, Alpi, Acquane, Michele, Fontana! È ritmo per questa premiazione.
Back on the square in town for one last time. Just been for a little bit of food. We managed to not actually find anything amazing because all the restaurants are closed on a Sunday, so we had a bit of pizza and pasta, which was decent, and a nice chat, but super successful visit. Looking forward to heading over to Pila tomorrow now to meet up with the Sugar Trail guys, recce out a little bit more of the course and sort of just dial in a few more details before next year's event. So, successful trip so far. First Italian town ticked off. Looking forward to having a call with the guys who organised the race today over the next couple of weeks and see what the future might hold. But yeah, definitely really enjoyed it, and I've had a great 24-hour flyby trip in Ivrea, so